Hello and welcome. I'm Oliver Rolfe, CEO and founder of Spartan International Executive Search. When making a move in your career, whether it's your first job or your fifth job, it's important to prepare for an interview. Throughout an interview process, there are questions that will always come up, and it's certainly very useful to prepare for them ahead of time. In this video, I'll aim to run through some of the major questions you will be asked and the reason behind the questioning. Hopefully this will help you prepare that little bit better. One of the first questions that's usually asked in an interview process is, why are you leaving your current role? The reason why you're being asked this is invariably to see if you're a flaky person and someone that's looking to move from role to role rather than have a fully fledged career within that company and position. It's important to think of a good reason why you're looking for that position. Another question which always comes up is, why do you want this role in this particular business? This is something which is extremely important to understand your real motivations for this job, and whether it's the company you want to work for, purely for the brand name possibly, or whether it's the real job you're interested in and one that's going to help your career and, invariably, the firm's. Towards the end of an interview process, there's usually a question which comes up more and more, which is, tell me a situation that you could have and should have handled differently. The reason why you're being asked this is to understand your ethical compass and whether you're a person that is likely to get on with the rest of the team and department. One of the age-old questions always seems to be, why should we hire you and why are you better than anyone else that we're seeing? This is a very simple question to really understand your motivation, your drive, and whether you can show a general appetite and excitement for this job. Any firm interviewing wants to know that the individual on the other side of the table is as passionate about this role as they are. It's important from the ground up to be absolutely dedicated in everything you do. If you don't have a passion for what you do, maybe it's time to look for a new role. Another question which does appear fairly often is, what would your peers say about you, or what would your colleagues say about you? The real reason you're being asked this question is to identify your strengths and weaknesses, and whether there is anything that you can highlight yourself and share with the interviewer. Now, a well thought out and planned answer could be absolutely perfect to really highlight some key strengths that you can offer for both personal life and professionally, which is obviously a perfect situation in an interview. The final questions which do seem to appear are, what are your greatest accomplishments? Again, this is a question to understand a little bit more about yourself, but also to potentially identify some new revenue streams that could be utilised within the company. And the final question which comes up consistently is, do you have any questions for me? This is a completely open-ended question, and it's an opportunity to ask the interviewer anything you may want on a professional level. It's also, if you're a little bit cheeky, an opportunity for you to open a conversation, for them to get to know you better, and actually for you to really start to get to know each other. This is a great opportunity to get to know the interviewer and hopefully a boss or colleague. Hopefully these hints and tips have been extremely useful and something you can put into practice straight away. Thank you for listening and good luck with the process. Keep well and stay positive. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below with any questions and queries you may have. I look forward to seeing you again soon.